old, never thought I would get married. My husband and I had an idealistic, and I literally mean that, 6 years of marriage. It was fabulous, it was wonderful. I didn't know life could be so bliss. And then his 14-year-old daughter had to come from California to live with us. So she's coming from West Coast to East Coast, living in a very small home that already had two fallen adults and then 80-plus-year-old mother living under the same roof. And I was someone that grew up in the South, lipstick and all, and felt duty bound. You do things out of duty, you do things because you're a responsible individual, you do things because it's just the right thing to do. And all of a sudden, my life is just blowing up. I'm becoming reactive instead of proactive. My work is suffering on top of this. I had just given a kidney to my sister-in-law, so I was still recovering from physical surgery. I was also, I lost my job with Kroger after 25 years. So all three of those catalysts sort of just created a moment that I had to make a decision. Either I was going to destroy myself, destroy my family, destroy my marriage, literally, or I was going to try to find some help that was outside. And you're also listening to someone that grew up in the church. Jesus has always been part of who I am. He's my identity. That's not to say that scripture and devotion or whatever your spiritual journey is not appropriate and intentional. But this is the reason I advocate therapy, and the right kind of therapy, because you have to have someone outside of yourself and outside of your existence that can listen to you and begin to pull back what she will call familiars in your life. I never heard that term before. So that is where I was. 2.5, 3 years later, I'm a much different person. I even am much more holistic. My marriage is better than it's ever been. My relationships with my stepdaughters are better than they've ever been. Bonus girls, as you heard me call them. They are different. They've also met Kim Marie, and they are different people. So I'm not literally advocating Kim Marie. I'm just merely I'm bringing you a tool, a person that has become like a member of our family that will offer you some tools of not just survival, but thriving in life, because life is too precious not to live your best self. And a lot of this may not mean anything to you today, and it may touch some nerves, and there may be tears, and that's also okay. But take it for what you want out of it, and her journey and my journey, because she's going to share with you a crisis moment that she's had of recent that we've just found out about. But just embrace it for what it is. It's sort of rounding out the entire journey. But I appreciate you letting me bring someone that's become like a dear sister to me, and we'll take it from there. So love you all, and I'm going to introduce Kim Marie Machenga with Brave Breakthroughs. Check out our website, it's pretty fabulous.